funding from the government.
Yes.
But we wanted to make sure that we could still, because, you know, in the youth group, we have different streams
Yes.
for operations.
Yes.
So one is the Empower to Inspire platform, and that's the face with which we want to go to the government for funding.
Yes.
But it would be linked into CFT, Youth of Royal Destiny.
Yes.
Do we need to open a new
No,
Empower to
you don't
Inspire
have to,
CFT?
because we'll put it in the CFT, the CFT Youth of Royal Destiny account. But what she has asked is that, do you have, broadly, do you have to create different accounts for different projects? No. If you have one main account, the administration of account is that account has two streams of income: restricted funds and general funds. And for every fund that comes in, it is defined. So that at the end of our accounting system or accounting year, the accountant will put them in the chart of account, the categories of expenditure. So we will make sure that any restricted fund, nothing, it can go only for that. But you know, when you talk about taking grants from government, we must look at the contract the government is giving you behind the grant, because there are some grants this church cannot take. Any grant that is contrary to our religious belief, or that will compel us to recognize homosexuality, which the Bible says we shouldn't, we don't take it. We will have been given grant by the lottery fund. They came here and asked, but when we looked at all their write-up, and they wanted us to sign that, we have to agree with homosexuality and stuff. We told them, keep your grant. So that's the only thing that one has to do, sure. But that is it. You see, opening accounts of churches, if a founder of a church pays church money into his account, that is outright stealing in law. Because people give money in the church in the name of the church, not in the name of a man. So when a man, therefore, receives the gratitude of a company, that is abuse. Now, second thing, if the church opens an account in the name of a minister and they put money there, that is direct stealing. Because the church is an entity and a man is an entity. We didn't have time on corporate governance. I will have taught you on the tiers of corporate governance and, look at all the various applications. We'll do that in our convention. But minister must be distinct from church. Even if you have a ministry and you write the name of ministry, that name is not you. If you take money from that ministry, though you are the one who founded the ministry, if you take money from that ministry, that money must be declared for the tax purposes. While that ministry is a limited liability organization, all right, which will be subject to tax. And if you earn any remuneration from it, that remuneration must be declared to the taxman in addition to your earnings, so that you are taxed for it. One just need to know that Satan is setting trap for believers, and you can easily fall a victim if you are not compliant. All right, now we're going to eat. I think we are supposed to